You know, a lot of people don't know that we're sisters. You know, that's something I never talked about in the beginning because I didn't want it to be a crutch. You know, I didn't want people to be like, oh, you know, that's her sister. I didn't want that to be my accolade of mine. But now that, you know, I've solidified my spot, then I go ahead and talk about it. But a lot of people don't know it, though.
It has always surprised people that Nia Long and her sister, comedian Sommore, seem to have one of the most distant sibling relationships in Hollywood. Many fans find it hard to believe that two successful sisters could have so little public interaction. For years, people assumed they kept their family connection quiet because Sommore wanted to build her own career instead of being known simply as Nia Long's sister. That explanation seemed reasonable in the beginning, but even after both women became successful in their own fields, they still appeared to keep their distance from each other. According to what has been shared publicly, Sommore has stood by her decision to keep her relationship with Nia at arm's length. Reports suggest that the version of Nia she knows in private is different from the person the public sees. Because of that, Sommore has reportedly chosen not to have a close relationship with her sister. Naturally, this has left many people wondering what happened between them and why they seem so disconnected despite being family. Both Nia Long and Sommore are known for being very private about their personal lives. They rarely discuss family matters in interviews, and it is uncommon to see them together at public events unless there is a professional reason. For a long time, many people did not even realize they were biological sisters because neither of them talked much about it. The first time many fans learned about their family connection was during an interview Sommore gave to Divine Martino. In that conversation, she explained that she had intentionally avoided discussing her relationship with Nia because she wanted to earn success on her own. She did not want people to think she was receiving opportunities because of her famous sister. Instead, she wanted to establish herself as a talented comedian through her own hard work and dedication. That decision made sense to many people. Nia Long had already built a strong reputation as a respected actress, especially within Black Hollywood. She was well known for her performances and had gained a loyal fan base long before Sommore became widely recognized. If Sommore had introduced herself everywhere as Nia's sister, people might have focused more on that connection than on her own talent and achievements. At one point, Nia publicly acknowledged their relationship by posting a side-by-side photo of herself and Sommore on Instagram. She captioned the picture by calling Sommore the funny one in the family, giving her sister a warm and supportive compliment. Sommore even liked the post, suggesting there was no immediate issue. However, only a few hours later, Nia unexpectedly deleted the picture without offering any explanation. Fans were confused and wondered why the post had disappeared so quickly. Some believed she simply changed her mind after the post started attracting attention, while others speculated there might have been another reason. Since neither sister explained the decision, people were left guessing. When their father, Dougherty Do Long, passed away in 2020, Nia shared an emotional tribute celebrating his life. She described him as an educator, mentor, poet, and someone who proudly stood for the Black community. In that heartfelt message, she also mentioned her sisters, including Lori, who is known professionally as Sommore and Jamila. She expressed that they would all miss their father deeply and were grateful to have been by his side during his final moments. Since then, however, there has been very little public interaction between Nia Long and Sommore. Neither has spoken much about their relationship, and they have rarely been seen together. Although they are biological sisters, their public lives suggest they are not especially close, leaving fans to continue wondering what truly happened between them behind the scenes.
Yeah, we have the same father, so yeah, my dad is proud.
Are you guys close?
We speak from time to time, but we're not. I won't be babysitting her kids, no.
You so silly. You all right with me, girl?
That's how it is in life. I tell people all the time, we have the same father. We're not necessarily sisters.
Their father had Sommore first in 1966, but his relationship with her mother did not last. The couple separated not long after Sommore was born. About 4 years later, he began a relationship with another woman, who later became Nia Long's mother. They welcomed Nia into the family, but that relationship also ended when Nia was only 2 years old. After the breakup, Nia's mother left New Jersey and moved first to Iowa and later to Los Angeles. Because of the move, Nia grew up without having her father closely involved in her life. In contrast, Samor lived closer to him and was able to keep some form of relationship with their father over the years. Nia has openly shared that she once felt hurt and jealous because she wished she could have experienced the same father-daughter bond that Samor had. Since the two sisters were raised in different places and rarely spent time together during childhood, they never had the chance to build a close relationship while growing up.
Because I think for a lot of years I was disappointed and angry, and I wanted, my dad to read me a bedtime story and be there and do all of the things that a daddy is supposed to do.
This all happened long before the internet and social media made it easy for people to stay in touch. Back then, keeping a relationship alive over long distances was much harder, especially when the adults involved were not making any real effort to help. Because of that, Nia and Samor spent many years apart and had very little contact while growing up. Even so, Samor later shared that they did try to reconnect once they became adults. They spoke on the phone a few times and even met in person on a couple of occasions. However, according to her, the meetings never felt comfortable. She explained that the connection just was not there, and things always seemed awkward between them. By that time, Nia had already become a successful actress with a strong reputation in Hollywood, while Samor was only beginning to build her own career in entertainment. Even today, many people would say that Nia is the more widely recognized member of the family because of her long list of film and television roles. However, as Nia's fame continued to grow, stories also began to spread about her behavior behind the scenes. Some reports claimed that she had a strong personality and could be difficult to work with. Several co-stars and people in the industry allegedly felt that she expected things to go her way and was unwilling to compromise. One story from the set of The Best Man Holiday claimed that Nia wanted her character to wear white instead of black during a funeral scene. According to the reports, filming was delayed for about an hour until the wardrobe change was approved. There were also rumors about tension between Nia and Taraji P. Henson while filming Empire. Reports claimed that Nia often arrived late to the set and became upset after Taraji confronted her about it. It was also alleged that she wanted her guest role expanded into a much larger part that would compete with Taraji's character, Cookie. In addition, some stories said she frequently requested changes to her hairstyle and makeup until she was completely satisfied. Nia defended herself by saying that she simply knows how she wants to look and is not afraid to speak up to make sure she is happy with her appearance.
We open doors for brown girls to be exactly who we are, and that's beautifully complicated. And so it's been a blessing and a curse because here's what I do know. Nia Long knows her light. Nia Long knows her makeup. Nia Long knows her hair. And you probably can't talk me into something else unless you show me. If you want to call that difficult, then sorry.
According to the story, when Nia tried to bring the same attitude into a relationship with her sister, Samor, things did not go the way she expected. It has been reported that Nia believed Samor should naturally look up to her because she was the more well-known celebrity. However, Samor entered the relationship with a completely different mindset. She expected them to get to know each other as equals and hoped they could build a genuine sisterly connection based on mutual respect. Before meeting Nia, Samor had already heard many stories and rumors about her sister's personality. Even so, she decided not to judge her based on what other people had said. Instead, she wanted to give Nia a fair chance and form her own opinion. Unfortunately, once they spent time together, Samor reportedly realized that she was not receiving the respect she expected. Rather than arguing or forcing a relationship that did not feel natural, she chose to set healthy boundaries and focus on protecting her peace. Many people believe it is understandable that Samor decided not to waste her energy trying to create a close bond if both sides were not equally invested. At the same time, Nia has also made it clear that she does not enjoy discussing her sister publicly and seems comfortable with the distance between them. As long as they are not constantly fighting or competing with each other, many fans feel that their decision to live separate lives is perfectly acceptable. Some people who have met Samor describe her as kind, friendly, and very down-to-earth. Others hope that one day the sisters might reconnect, but they also recognize that not every sibling relationship is close. Many families have brothers and sisters who simply have different personalities and interests. That does not always mean there is hatred or resentment. Sometimes the emotional bond never fully develops, and both people move forward with their own successful lives. In the end, both Nia and Salmore have built impressive careers, even if they have chosen different paths. What are your thoughts on their relationship? Share your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.